Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Code with Raj. So today we would be solving the second question of the top 150 series, which is the remove element. So let us go on to the question. So let us read and understand the question first. Given an integer array nums and an integer val, remove all occurrences of val in nums in place. The order of elements may be changed, then return the number of elements in the nums which are not equal to val. Consider the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val to be k. To get accepted, you need to do following things. Change the num such that the first k elements of num contain the elements which are not equal to val. The remaining elements of nums are not important as well as the size of nums. Okay, so basically what this question is saying is that we are given an array. So let us take an example. So we are given an array, say nums1. Uh, let's take the sample input that is given here. Let's take the second test case only. 0 1 2 2 3 0 4 2 and the val is 2. So like where the 2 are present, we need to ignore that and return the rest of the array 0 1 3 0 4. So like this should be present in the start of the nums array, and we need to count the number of integers that are not equal to val. So basically 1 2 3 4 5. 5 integers are there. Okay, so like let us try the most easy way that we can do. Okay, so what we can do is we can have a variable, suppose int k is equals to 0, and what we can do is, as whenever we found an element that is equal to val, we just skip from the loop, and else we do k plus plus and create a temporary array to store the rest of the elements. So basically what I'm saying is, let's create a vector temp. Okay, so for int I is to nums, if I equals to val, then we need to continue. Else temp dot push I, and we need to do k plus plus. At last we need to just do nums equal to temp, because we need to make the change in nums vector only, and return k. So what is the overall complexity of the solution? So basically we are doing this in one pass, so big of n's time complexity, but we are using an extra space like the temp vector. So big of n extra space t and s. So the problem is that we are using this extra space. So we need to try and optimize the solution such that we are not using this extra space. Because if an interview get this question, you would be asked, if you present this solution, that try to do this solution without using the extra space. So let us change our approach little bit. So as you can see, like when we are like ignoring the element. So let us take this example only, 0 1 2 2 3 0 4 2. Suppose we have a pointer here, okay, and it keeps on moving, and another pointer here. Okay, so if we get the element is not equal to val, here val is 2. If the element is not equal to 2, we increase both the pointers. Okay, yeah, and for if see the element now next, okay, so here also 1, so again we increase. Now we see that the current element is 2. So like we will keep iterating, but we will keep this pointer fixed here. So this will go here and this will go here. And if we found a value that is not equal to val, we will replace this with here. So 2 will become 3. Then this will again move forward, and again we can see here is 2. So what we will do is we will again move forward, and after 3 we got 0, and since this is not equal to val, we will replace this with 0, and again this will move forward. So you see, like all the rest, and same we will, like this will continue, and again we'll move, again we'll move, and again we'll move. So like what we did was we cancelled out the elements that were equal to val, and at last we just return uh, this pointer k, which was moving. So basically, I think if I like write this in code, you will understand better what I'm trying to say. So let us come on the code editor only. So basically what I'm saying is I have an element k, int k is equals to 0. And what I'm doing is for int, this is a pointer which is iterating. Since we are changing, so we need to pass I as reference. If I not equals to k, then nums of sorry I not equals to val. So nums of k plus plus equals I. So what I'm saying is if we got if the pointer which is pointing in the nums, it got an value equal to val, then we will not go into this loop, uh, and I will continue iterating. So basically what we are doing is we are removing all the twos and replacing it with the further elements. And as it is in the question, it is given that like the remaining elements of the nums are not important as well as the size of nums. So we can ignore that. And at last we could just return k like this. So let us try and run this. And yes, you can see the solution is getting accepted. And for debugging purposes, we like to get a clear understanding, what we can do is we can print the nums. So you can see that what is actually forming. Like this is a tip which I would like to give you, that I used to do like this to print in the terminal, so that I can actually see that what all things are changing here. So again, I will run this, and you can see in standard output, this is printing. Yeah, in this case, you can see 0, 1, 3, these got swapped. And since we are only caring about the first k elements, because these k elements are only the elements that are not equal to val, so it will automatically take that from it. So let us submit a solution and comment this, and you can see our solution got accepted. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my video, and please make sure to like and comment. And in comment, I would like to share. In comment, I would like to hear some of the tips that some of the tips or some feedback regarding my videos, and anything else you want me to do in my videos. And again, I am working on the GitHub part for the code thing, and it would be available soon. The codes will be available in description in like more than in like 1 or 2 videos more. Please keep patience until then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.